Paragon Open 2023. Boy, even saying it out loud, it just makes me feel old. Time flies. It feels like I was here with you last year or yesterday, or I don't know, years, weeks, months. I can't even follow. Well, congratulations. Professional Latin Friday night winners, Amanda and Andriy. Well, congratulations. Tell us about your journey. How was this year so far?
Busy, very, very busy, as every year goes. But competitions every weekend, shows, work, and repeat. Sleep and repeat. That's how it is.
Okay, so that's the schedule that you set for him. What about your schedule? No, just kidding.
2 times more now.
Okay, because he doesn't do it right, then you have to do it again.
Yes.
Story of my life. You have been talking to my wife. All right, so what about you?
Same thing. We have the same schedule. We wake up.
Oh, what a good man! What a good man!
Earlier. I wake up much earlier.
That's true.
And she wakes up 20 minutes before we have to leave. Yeah.
Good for her. I mean,
Yeah, good for her.
Hey.
Exactly. Good for her.
Princess need her beauty sleep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, apparently it works really good because whatever you do, that mojo is just being better and better in terms of your dancing. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay, so, consistency is key.
Absolutely.
We've been doing the same thing as we've been doing for the past few years, but because it's consistent, that's where you're going to find the result later on. You will. So, even if after a year you do it, maybe you're not going to see it right away. 2 years, it's starting to creep in, and then maybe 3, 4 years, you start to see that result from that consistency that you've been holding for those 4 years.
Yeah, and also I would say that it gets to a certain level of maturity, right? So it just feels and looks different.
Yeah, definitely. I think the more comps you do, the more years you have underneath your repertoire, let's say, of course, you get the maturity along with it, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like I agree with that because when we danced, long time ago, a few years back, right, we did opposite of that. We competed very rare, so we
More
competed.
than 2 years ago.
No,
when
not
we were
more. I
amateurs.
said a few years ago.
Yeah.
A few years ago, yes. We competed very rare. We competed like maybe twice every 6 months or something like that, and that was a big mistake for
Yeah.
us. You don't have enough competitive practice, and then you just come in and you have this feeling, and then you just can't perform at your best, and you always have issues. And now we actually do opposite of that. We compete almost every weekend. So for us that works. Maybe it's wrong for some people, but for us that works.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. It's a good point that you bring up. But they say that dance like no one is watching, but yet dance like practice like everyone is watching, right?
Yes,
so it's hard to replicate it in the studio, no doubt. So obviously, floor time on a competition is priceless.
Yes, for sure. And also the practice part, practice like everybody is watching, is very difficult because we don't have anybody in the studio with us. Now we do. We're very lucky. We got a amateur couple to come and teach and help us out in the studio. And so now we practice together and it's fun. But before that, we have energy, young energy in the studio. It's very nice. They push us. But before that, we were completely alone in the studio practicing, just us two.
And that's
so
rough.
Finding the inspiration, finding how every day, just getting yourself in the morning to the studio and doing the same thing over and over and over again, how to find that inspiration to do it was difficult, but it paid off in the end.
Well, it seems like that's the holy grail for you, so you found it. Well, keep walking on the yellow brick road, and I could keep coming up with all kinds of visions and pictures, but what you're doing is working, so that's great. One more question that I have. What would you say for those people who have not been here in Paragon Open about this competition?
It is what I tell my students.
Please do. Don't hold back.
I will not hold back. For me, it is one of the best comps here in this tri-state area. We push all of our students to come to this one because I know that they 100% will have a great experience. Andriy and Elena, they have made this organization for the students, for the professionals, for everybody. And it's really such a great experience when you're here. Great comp. I always say to the kids, it's the one with the candy and it's Halloween themed, and they're like, we're going. So
Great food.
Great food.
snacks.
Yes, the after party.
Great
Woo!
decoration.
Guys,
Wow.
if you don't want to come for the dancing, come for the after party. That food. Woo!
Well, there you have it. Barbie said it herself. Well, congratulations once again. Thank you so much for being with us, and we're looking forward to see you out again on the floor.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much.
And let's welcome our finalists from the stage from New York, couple 103, Constantine.
¿Dónde vamos solos, necesitados de cuidando el modo de encontrarnos? Porque nos llenamos de gestos y antojos y no nos miramos a los ojos.
And first in the jive, from New York, couple 136, Andriy and Amanda. Congratulations, competitors. And ladies and gentlemen, we start at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.